Hello dear viewers and officially welcome to the deep dive on Toefl IBT or internet-based taste. If you studying abroad, chasing certification or just keeping up with the taste changes is on your radar, I'm International Toefl's preparation course is just for you. Starting January 21st, 2026, Toefl IBT or internet-based taste got a full overhaul. Toefl has been completely changed. Not a tweak, but a complete redesign with new formats, new question types, and new strategies. First, the test is shorter, and what used to be 2 hours is now only about 70 minutes. Because it is finally admitted endurance isn't the best way to measure English proficiency of the students. So second, reading and listening are now adaptive. Like previously it was a fixed format, but nowadays it is adaptive. So reading and listening are now adaptive, which means have you do and the first block sets your path. So do well early and get tougher questions with higher scoring potential. Don't forget, if you slip up, if you get the questions wrong and the next block gets easier, the questions get easier, but your scoring ceiling drops. So the pressure is right from the start. Third, the content is shifting away from heavy academic texts towards everyday English you actually use at work or in conversations in real life. Logistics are also sharper too. Score comes back in just in 72 hours instead of 10 days. Like previously it took 10 days. Testing centers are getting better. Oh, and the order flips. Writing now comes before speaking. So be ready for the rhythm change section by section. Here's what you will face. Reading runs about 20 minutes. What you will face, so the first thing, there are up to 48 questions, including filling the missing letters, reading emails or announcements in shorter academic passages around 200 words. Previously it was about 700 words. Listening also runs about 20 minutes with new formats like conversational replies, short tags and announcements. More podcasts and lectures writing drops to all this is and replaces it with 12 tasks, 23 minutes. Easier. Building sentences, writing an email, and joining a short discussion. So that's up to the new format. Speaking is the boldest shift. Just 8 minutes with 11 questions where you repeat 7 sentences exactly and then answer for spontaneous interview questions with 0 prep testing or time of testing, fluency, accuracy and rhythm. So here is the bottom line. In the 2026, Toefl is shorter, faster, adaptive and focused on communication instead of endurance. If aces were your strength, then the old test version worked in your favor. But if you shine in real conversation or communication, so this new format is built for you. Prep smart, focus on grammar, spelling clear, writing and confident speaking, you'll be ready. And you may have heard or you may have noticed that the Toefl IBT or internet-based test has been completely changed. As I talked earlier, in 2026, it is going to be a brand new exam and I'm here today or later on to let you know what those changes are and how you can prepare. So let's go ahead and get started. It is going from 2 hours to around 67 or to 85 minutes, around that roughly. It is no longer so heavily academic focused. Like previously, like totally it was academically focused, but now real world plus academic. It's not, something that to be totally withdrawn. No, real world plus academic. They have finally realized that at the universities or in institutions, people just don't stay in the academic world. There are real world conversations that happen and they're trying to meet that. So we're going from a fixed format to adaptive testing. That's a very important change to understand. We're going to explain it later on. And scoring goals from 10 days, like previously it took 10 days, but to getting your results in 72 hours. Recently it has been changed. You'll get your results all in 72 hours or 3 days. Let's look a quick review for the test design. So in terms of reading, 3 new tasks. Complete the words, read in daily life, and read an academic passage later. I'm going to explain each one in the next lecture. So for listening, you have 4 tasks: listening, choose a response or conversation, announcements, and academic talk. For the writing, 3 tasks. Build a sentence, write an email, academic discussion. For the speaking, 2 tasks only, just like listen and repeat what I said and take an interweave. So these changes of course matter. So that was the new format about the Toefl IBT or internet-based test. We have provided great environment and great classes. So if you're willing to be a part of our classes, officially welcome. And also I'm going to be teaching through our international Facebook page. So I hope you would follow for more. Thank you.
Amo makanen noch bakan.